Morning. You open your eyes, but instead of wakefulness, you feel heaviness. The belly seems filled with lead. It presses on your organs even when you lie down. You stand up and your back aches. And in the mirror, you see what scares you most: visceral fat. That same spare tire that won't go away with diets or with sit-ups. You know sugar spikes. You know your blood pressure acts up, but what if I told you that the solution lies in your kitchen, in a 50-ruble packet? This isn't magic. Research from the University of Arizona showed that a regular bay leaf can reduce glucose levels, but only under one condition. There's a catch. 90% of people brew it incorrectly, turning the remedy into something useless or even harmful because of its bitterness. Today, I, Dr. Maria Nikolskaya, will give you a precise instruction. We'll break down the biochemistry, how this leaf makes cells again hear insulin. I'll give you a recipe precise to the degree and the minute. And I'll explain why. Without this video, your attempts may be in vain. Important: this video is informational. Bay leaf is a powerful supportive tool, but not a replacement for your doctor's prescriptions. If you have diabetes or chronic conditions, do not discontinue medications on your own. Use what you learn as a supplement to therapy. Part 1. Sergey's problem. A patient came to me. Let's call him Sergey, 48 years old, office work. On the surface, an ordinary man. But as soon as he took his shirt off, the problem became obvious. The belly. It was hard, protruding like a stone. Sergey complained, "Doctor, I wake up at night from thirst. At 3 p.m. at work, I simply black out, my head in a fog." His tests cried out for help: fasting glucose 127, blood pressure 145/92. Doctors prescribed metformin. The drug worked, but the side effects, nausea and GI upset, wore Sergey down. He was in despair and sought a way to help his body recover so as not to depend on high doses of medicines forever. Sergey's problem isn't just excess weight, it's insulin resistance. Imagine that the fat around the liver and pancreas is a toxic factory. This fat releases inflammatory molecules that, roughly speaking, glue the locks on your cell's doors. Insulin knocks, but the door won't open. Sugar stays in the blood, damaging vessels, and the cells starve. Sergey began taking the proper bay leaf decoction. After 3 months, the result was striking. Sugar dropped to 98, normal. Waist measurement decreased by 7 centimeters. How did this work? Part 2. Scientific mechanism. Bay leaf contains unique polyphenols and the compound 1.8 cineol. They don't just lower sugar. They work as a solvent for the glue that blocked your cells. Receptor restoration. Polyphenols activate receptors, PPAR-gamma, making cells once again sensitive to insulin. This is similar to the action of some diabetes medications, but milder and of natural origin. Reduction of inflammation. Bay leaf suppresses the inflammatory NFK pathway. When the inflammation from visceral fat goes away, blood vessels relax and blood pressure begins to drop. Effect on fats. Studies show that bay leaf extract helps reduce levels of bad triglycerides, cleansing the liver. But remember, it works cumulatively. Bay leaf isn't insulin that instantly lowers sugar. It needs time, at least 10 to 14 days, to reprogram your biochemistry. Part 3. Golden Recipe. Main benefit. Many make a mistake. Take a handful of leaves and boil for half an hour. This is dangerous. An excess of essential oils will damage the stomach lining, and prolonged boiling destroys beneficial polyphenols and releases tannins that cause constipation. Note the correct recipe. Ingredients: you need exactly 3 bay leaves of medium size, dry, green, not gray, and 250 milliliters of water, 1 cup. Process: pour water over the leaves and bring to a boil. As soon as it boils, turn the heat down to the minimum. Timing: brew for exactly 5 minutes, not 10, not 15, 5. During this time, polyphenols will transfer into the water, but the heavy resins will remain in the leaf. Steeping: remove from heat, cover with a lid. Let it steep for 30 minutes. Discard the leaves. Translation requirements: preserve the exact meaning of the original. Preserve the author's style and tone. Preserve the structure of the text, paragraphs, lists, headings. Do not add your own comments or interpretations. Use natural expressions in the target language. If there are technical terms, translate them accurately. Preserve all numbers, dates, and proper nouns. Translate only the text without additional explanations. How to take it: drink this decoction warm, divided into 3 doses throughout the day. The most important rule: drink 15 to 20 minutes before meals. Never drink on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Polyphenols can cause heartburn on an empty stomach. Food will serve as a buffer, and the decoction will work gently. Course: 3 weeks of taking it, then a 1-week break. Part 4. Effect Enhancers. Why do some people drink the decoction for months and not see results? Because they rely only on the leaf while continuing to eat buns. Bay leaf is the foundation, but we need walls and a roof. Enhancer number 1, chromium picolinate. If the bay leaf fixes the lock of the cell, chromium is the lubricant for the key. Add 200 mcg of chromium in the morning with a meal. Studies confirm synergy. Together, they are 30% more effective. Enhancer number 2, berberine, for high sugar. If your morning sugar is above 6.5 to 7 millimoles per liter, 120 mg/dl, add berberine, 500 milligrams twice daily. It activates burning of glucose inside the cell. If sugar is only slightly elevated, the bay leaf and the diet are enough. The YouTube doctor's voice clearly pronounces the text of the videos with the correct intonation, taking sighs and pauses like a good announcer. 3. The 40-minute rule. This will change everything. 15 minutes after lunch, stand up and go. A 40-minute walk at a calm pace. Working muscles draw glucose from the blood without insulin participation. This drastically reduces the load on the pancreas. Without movement, the decoction works at half strength. Practice your daily routine. Let's plan an ideal day for liver restoration and belly reduction. 07. Morning. A glass of warm water with lemon. Stimulates bile flow. 07:30. Breakfast. Protein, omelette, cottage cheese. Remove bread. Take chromium. 12:45. Before lunch. The first portion of our bay leaf decoction, 1/3 cup. 13. Lunch. Complex carbohydrates, buckwheat, plus meat, plus vegetables. 13:30. Activity. A 30-40 minute walk. The brain fog will disappear, energy will return. 18:45. Before dinner, the second portion of the decoction. 19. Dinner, only protein and vegetables, fish plus salad. No porridge or fruits at night. At night, the liver should rest, not fight sugar. Safety and contraindications. Bay leaf is a powerful remedy. Who should not use it? Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Absolutely not. It increases uterine tone. Stomach ulcers and gastritis in an exacerbation may irritate the mucosa. Taking blood-thinning medications, warfarin and others, bay leaf also thins the blood, risk of bleeding. Severe forms of diabetes, if you inject insulin, taking the decoction only under strict medical supervision, as sugar can fall too much, hypoglycemia. If after taking you feel nausea, itching or sudden weakness, stop immediately. You may have an individual intolerance. What to expect? Real timelines. Don't believe the tales about weight loss in 3 days. 3 to 5 days, excess water leaves, swelling subsides, the mind clears. 14 days, morning sugar begins to drop, blood pressure stabilizes, ravenous hunger disappears. 1 to 2 months. Real reduction in waist measurements, -3 to 5 centimeters, and improvements in tests. Health is not one magic pill. It is a system. Bay leaf is that tiny key that helps open the rusty door of your metabolism. But opening that door and walking the path to health is up to you. Start tomorrow. Buy fresh bay leaves. Steep it correctly, exactly 5 minutes. Take a walk after lunch, and in a month, your body will say thank you. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Comment below whether you have tried folk remedies for lowering sugar and what helped you specifically. Be healthy, listen to your body, and see you in new videos.